Okay, I will start the presentation today. So this is about project-based learning of the Mamulia Christian Junior High School for grade 7 and grade 8, and a collaboration with Korea, batch 2020 and 2021. So my name is Yosia and my partner is Feny. So a little bit introduction of the Mamulia Christian Junior High School. Christian Junior High School is an educational institution that manages school operations ranging from playgroups until senior high school. And the purpose of establishing this educational institution is to encourage and shape students to grow spiritually, accompanied by a motivation to become individuals who never stop learning. So that's a little introduction from the Mamulia Christian Junior High School. And for the next slide about project-based learning is a learning method that uses projects or activities as a medium. Learners conduct exploration, assessment, interpretation, synthesis, and information to produce various forms of learning outcomes. And for the presentation overview for this time, we have 4 points. So for the first is the presentation about the final output. And the second point is the output from students. Unexpected findings from students and changes. So from the project-based learning, students can have their character changes because they do the project-based learning. And then for the third point, teachers point of view, what we can learn from this project. And the fourth point is about the benefits, some benefits that we can catch from doing the project. Ms. Feny?
The process PGBL grade 8 is in the learning cycle process. The first, explore, see a video about the area of Western nation, and then DM school collaboration with Korea about field trip virtual. Korea invited him to go to Yogyakarta to see how the rempah ground until they were mixed into a drink that was a very benefit for health. And then the second, planning. My student write about the benefits of rempah for the body, and then write plan to make one product rempah drink. And then the third, doing. They mix rempah in units of measure, then write them down on a worksheet and take a photo or video for assembler. Make assembler containing various rempah, a video of making wedang rempah. The fourth, communicating in the presence of 3 judges. I really appreciate first making assembler where my children are very smart and have a high level of creativity. There is a child who wants to someday make rempah ice cream. And then the last, reflecting, celebration, accept critics and suggestion from the judges, teacher, and friends to improve. To make me, it's so amazing. They think what they can do someday with rempah and increase creativity in the arts, technology, and science. PGBL grade 7, Miss Yosi.
All right, thank you, Ms. Feny. For grade 7, it's same like grade 8, but we have a different topic because in this earth we have a big problem named global warming. So for the 7th grade, for the topic is global warming. The students watch some videos from the exploration for asynchronous, field trip, and synchronous. For the field trip, Korea team went to Yogyakarta, Demak village, and they do some planting back there. They plant spinach, lettuce, and once again I forgot the name. And the students must to do the microgreens. So microgreens is different like we do as usual. Microgreens is done by with a small container from plastic, container from plastic. So the creatine give us seeds. So the student must plant the seeds into the that. And for the planning map, for the planning, they should plan them, how to cook them, how to sell the plant, because they plant spinach and lettuce, of course they can cook them, and how to sell them to the consumer. And for the doing, they demonstrate the activities. Like I said before, they have to plant the seeds. And then for the communicating, they use some medias to encourage the project. So because they still in grade 7, so they just use PowerPoint, Microsoft PowerPoint to communicate the project. And then they have to present to the judges and for all the teachers. And then for the reflecting, do the reflection for what they have done and celebrate the well-done project. So after me and Miss Feny do the presentation, two of our students,
The output
grade
from
7 and
students.
grade 8, her name are Shannon and Sally. Yeah, they are also from the Mamulia Christian Junior High School. For Shannon, she is in 7th grade now. And for Sally, she is in the 8th grade now about their project. And for the reflecting for grade 7, they reflect what they will do if the global warming can be so big, and then what they will do if the global warming can, what will they do to avoid the global warming by doing the microgreens like that. So microgreens is very different, like you usual plant every plant in your home, on your garden. It's very different for microgreens. And for the next slide, okay, will be explained by Miss Feny.
The output from students, increasing students' creativity in art and technology using a media or application as a media for encouraging their project. Knowing what's benefits from doing their project are unexpected result from students' creativity, reflecting the whole activities. And then the product, assembler, microgreen, PowerPoint, and then DIY recipe. As teacher point of view, as a motivator, as a teacher, we must motivate our students to be able to complete their project until finish. A teacher is also a learner. As a teacher, we can be a learner too. We can learn a lot from students. On the other hand, they are unexpected because they have their amazing imagination at us really extraordinary.
So what we mean as a teacher, as a motivator, what I have read yesterday from Niraj Dubey. He said that a teacher is called the pillar of the nation. The teachers is like a model to the students, so their behaviors must be the right ones in front of the students. And he thinks that the teachers must be so dedicated to his or her work because they need to pass his enthusiasm to get a better environment in the classroom. So I think when our students not motivated we as a teacher, we have to be a motivator for them. When we did this project-based learning, some of our students haven't done yet, haven't done anything this project until they get 0. And what we do, what we have done for the students, like we grouping our students in one group, and we made a WhatsApp group for them to encourage them. And we asked them for the problem. Why didn't you do this project? And some of them said that they are bored. They don't know what to do. And we as a teacher, we have to motivate them. And a teacher is also a learner. I think that who dares to teach, they never cease to learn, I think. Because we are a teacher, we also a learner too. We can learn from the other side, from our students, and our students can learn from our side as a teacher. Honestly, I don't even know about the microgreens yet. I don't even know about that, and I don't even know how to plant the microgreens, but Shannon can do that. Shannon can plant the spinach, Shannon can plant the lettuce until she can cook the lettuce. She can cook the kale, she can cook the spinach, she can cook the lettuce. Until now, I think I'm failed because I cannot do that, because I cannot plant the microgreens, but my students can do it. I think teacher is also a learner too. Not about teach, but how about we can learn from our students, like that. And for the next slide, okay, this is the benefits. This is the benefits from our project-based learning collaboration with KRIA. The students are trained to be independent in thinking, not only instantaneously, but starting with plan or design that can be turned into scientific thinking, and increase students' confidence in how to communicate well in a forum discussion or meeting like we are doing right now, like a Zoom meeting. So we have to build their confidence to speak up. Even though they speak up only in online Zoom meeting, but we have to do that. We have to build the students' confidence. And an increased sense of love for Indonesian herbs and spices which are rich of natural resources. This is for herbs and spices. This is the project person from grade 8. And then increase a sense of awareness about global warming and how to avoid it. Like that. And this is some documentations from our students. This is Shannon's plant. If you can see, this is spinach, lettuce, and kale. It's very different, like usual plant that you see in garden, maybe in your home, in field. It's very different because it's only planted in a small container from plastic. It's called microgreens. And then this is her PowerPoint. So she will present it after this, Shannon. And then this is assembler from Celine, from grade 8. If you can see, this is her assembler from Celine. And yeah, this is her assembler too. And then for this, in the right side, the right picture, this is our online coaching from Zoom meeting. So we also do online coaching from Zoom meeting for our students who did project-based learning for grade 7 and grade 8. So we in Zoom meeting there are also breakout rooms, right? So we do the breakout rooms, and then we put one teacher for maybe 5 and 6 students in there for the online coaching with the breakout rooms in Zoom meeting. And this is a little bit video from us. Okay, so that's the little bit video. If you saw from the video, they can create their own product from herbs and spices from grade 8. It's same like grade 7. They can produce their own product. They can cook their own product like that. So, okay, who dares to teach must never cease to learn. Thank you for listening. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Excellent job on the presentation and on the timing. And I wonder how many students have gone through this so far?
Pardon, Miss?
How many students did you have that went through this program?
For grade 7, we have 71 students. And for the grade 8, 75. Is it right, Miss Feny?
72, Miss.
72 and 71.
Wow, that's
so we have total is 143 students.
Wonderful. Yosi and Feny, I have a little suggestion for you. I'm a teacher, and when I just saw the first slide as a project-based learning, it instantly actually hit me, because it's one of my favorite topics as project-based learning. And when you were talking about motivation, that you have to keep your students motivated, the best thing is that you can actually have or assign multiple projects to different students as per their liking, because you were choosing the topic global warming, right? So global warming has got multiple solutions in terms of microgreens that you presented as one of the project-based learning theme. And then you can have multiple students who are interested in engineering, students who are interested in arts, students who are interested in media. And of course, there are many other likings of students as well. So if you just give them a big theme and allow them to choose their topic as per their liking, it remains, give them the intrinsic motivation. And then teachers' job is just to actually merely push them and just facilitate them further. That will be a great idea, because for the next time, probably in the next gift, you will be having multiple projects to showcase to us as your project-based learning theme. Isn't so? So just try this. This will really help you keep your students motivated. This will really help bring a lot of multiple dimensions and multiple solutions to the problems. Well done in both of you. By the way, I would really like to acknowledge the way you people carried out this project-based learning even at home during pandemic using online strategies. So good job on that. I could see in the videos, and then you just wanted to keep your students. So that just keep the suggestion in mind. Keep the floor open for students for multiple topics within a theme. And you can divide those students into groups. And as you are already a determined and motivated teacher, you are not worried about if the students go out of hand, if they bring up something that you are not aware of. I'm sure you will be able to enjoy that and you'll be able to handle that as well. So well done, both of you.
Thank you, Miss.
Yes, very good job.